Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cin City D&D. I am your humble and horrifying DM, Matt Butler. Let's go ahead and get into some character intros. Actually, first, I want to just note two absences from tonight's session. Madison, my fiance, is actually down in Florida securing a place for us, so she's not going to be able to join us. And Jake actually has to study for his finals, so he's not going to be here as well. But trust me, there will be a reason, story-wise, why they're not here. Don't worry about that. So let's go ahead and get right into the character intros. Rob, go ahead and tell us about your character.
All right, my name's Rob, and I'm playing Varus, the Evocation Drow wizard, student of Branch N.
Awesome, awesome. Gad, go ahead and tell us about your character.
Hello, I am Blue Arrow, a mysterious elf archer that now got some new powers. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, everybody reached level 3 last session if you guys missed it. So, but Casey, tell us about your characters.
Hi, I'm Casey Miller. I'm playing both Penumbra Rios, the Dragonborn rogue, and Haroldson the Devoted, the Dwarf ranger, who now has a new monkey friend.
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be a good session. It's gonna be a good session, guys. So last time, just to recap, last time on Cin City D&D, they ended up Dystopia finally found them, and she played her hand and attacked. Varus was wounded, a couple people were wounded, but they managed to dispatch the Drow that she had sent after them, but she herself got away. So now it's the next morning, and they've woken up, and they're somewhat healed. It's probably, actually, I would say that you probably did sleep in because of the crazy night that you had, just to get a full night's rest, a full 8 hours to get all of your hit points and stuff back. So we'll say that you wake up, it's probably 11 in the morning. It's like right before noon. So what do you guys want to do now that, real quick, so you guys wake up, right? You look out of the tent, who was on watch? Just out of curiosity.
I was up for a little, I had rested and I've been up transcribing my newly learned spells into my spell book, so I was up for the last watch.
Okay. All right, cool. So Varus, you're sitting there, and Hisxori and Sid both walk out of their tents. And as they walk close to each other, you all of a sudden you feel this like rumble start to happen in the ground, and so you start looking around, and things are shaking stronger and stronger until finally you hear this just beautiful music start coming from everywhere and nowhere at once. Everything's shaking, and you're hearing this beautiful music, and then all of a sudden around Hisxori and Sid, this just pure white light just surrounds them and envelops them, and then grows and grows, and then just explodes around them, and then you guys feel the shock waves and are knocked backwards off of your feet. You don't take any damage, but you're knocked, and it knocks the breath out of you. But as you look to where they once stood, there's nothing there. So they've just disappeared. So what do you guys want to do now that you've just seen this?
Holy shit.
I have no clue what just happened.
Am I drunk, or did you guys see that too?
I don't know.
Thought it was those mushrooms I ate a little bit ago when I woke up early this morning.
I'm gonna do a perception check to see if I know anything of this phenomenon that just happened.
Okay.
26. No, wait, sorry. 21.
Damn, that's still a good roll. Okay, so basically what you see, or rather what you know about what you see, is that way back in the day, you have a very distant memory of hanging out with this cleric, and at some point during your journeys, this cleric turned to you. They were a cleric of one of the sea gods. You can't really remember which. It was like a long time ago. But you remember you were on the deck of some ship with this cleric, and all of a sudden the cleric turned to the sea, and a storm began to rage. And she's just like, "My God calls to me." And then all of a sudden, this wave just enveloped her and pulled her off of the ship and into the sea. And she appeared a few days later on the shore, and like her hair was like shock white, and she had visions of the future. So you know that if this is in any way similar to that event, which you think it is, based on what you observed, then you know that their gods have summoned them to them, and that they'll be back at some point later after.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And they'll have gone, obviously, whew, get some new special experience from that.
Mm. Yeah. It's gonna be pretty sweet. Yeah.
What? No gods need to talk to me? No gods want to talk to Haroldson? Fine, I'm gonna go play with my monkey.
Right. Oh yeah, and you've noticed that out of nowhere, this monkey seems to have appeared next to Haroldson.
Yeah. I'm smoking my pipe, kind of doing my usual little smoke, practicing tricks, making little tornadoes that pick up dust as they go, and aiming them at your monkey, trying to kind of get him riled up.
I'm gonna go and check those dead bodies.
What did you do to my monkey?
I made little smoke tornadoes from my pipes, and I'm sending them at him.
Dude, my monkey wise as fuck. He's cool with it. He's just like, whatever.
So he's good with it?
Actually, no, he catches one on his finger, and he's just like...
Nice. Varus is impressed and gives him a little, hey, like the fawns, hey.
The monkey throws him one of the nectarines he was eating.
Okay. So, what I figured out is I've seen this before. Can't tell you what time, but I think not. So, there's nothing we can actually do.
Does this count as a religious experience to us? I'm asking if Haroldson is actually is this like a religious thing? Like, should we be feeling enlightened or something?
No, there's too many religions to feel enlightened, honestly. I mean, everybody wants to be enlightened, but I mean, you don't need a god for that. You just need a good glass of beer.
I've been enlightened for years.
Yes, you have. I've been choosing. Enlightenment is in the bottle.
Alright, I'm not much of a man of faith, but I'm going to have faith that they'll be back, and if not, oh well.
If I were any more enlightened, I'd be like,
That's not fair. That's still not fair, bro.
That was dope.
Okay, so onwards to our mission.
Yes, we will go on without them. Did they leave their stuff by chance?
They did. They did. They were just like teleported. It was like did you ever watch those? What was those movies with like Kirk Cameron? It was like Left Behind, I think they were. Whereas like the people just like it was like the Rapture, and they just like disappeared out of their clothes, and so like it was just their clothes and shit left.
You got
I don't know what happened.
All right.
So they're naked? Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know.
Sounds like.
Maybe.
Well, I'm gonna go and
Their gods are kinky.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab a bottle of healing. and put it in my back pocket.
Yeah, so can we all take like a potion, like a healing
Yeah.
potion?
Well, I mean, her stuff's just there. If you guys don't take it, it's just gonna be left there.
Oh, so we
Same
have
with
to take
Sid's
it.
stuff. So you guys kind of have to take it. So
Let's take that shit then. We load it up.
okay.
Can
Yeah, we're taking it. Ours.
Mine. How many is it altogether?
We can only turn one an hour, so.
We're just taking one.
Yeah.
And what is the healing?
1d8.
D8? That's good.
They're 1d8 potions, right?
Correct.
1d8 is real good.
That's
Okay, well,
onward to the.
actually, can I check those dead bodies?
Sure.
Did we sleep next to dead bodies?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, we did. Hardcore. So Dystopia is gone, but we didn't know where she went, right? There was no clues as to where she went.
You can make a perception check if you want.
Okay. I'd like to.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
What? Is he searching the body?
Ooh.
What's he searching?
First
I
sign,
got a I got a 19.
19. Okay, yeah, so you're searching around the camp, you're like, Dystopia was here, I know I can find her. And so you're like looking around, trying to pick up on her, and you notice that to the west a little bit, further into the forest, there is, it seems to be sort of an odd trail. Like you pick it up and it seems like she's running for a little while, and then all of a sudden the footsteps stop. But then as you go about 30 feet down, they start again, and then they continue. And that happens like 2 or 3 times across this path, but eventually it leads to one of the roads, the main road that was going down, between Neverwinter and Waterdeep, the one that leads to Phandalin. So from there, you just lose your trail among all the other trails of, the day that are going by. Like as you get that far, because you've taken the time to kind of sort of follow this trail for its length, which it doesn't go very far. It goes maybe like 120, maybe 150 feet before it gets to this main road. So it goes down to the road, and then that's where you see like a cart passing by, and just a guy just sort of like nods to you, and he has like 2 big horses, and he eyes them and then continues on. But you don't see any sign of her at all, really, after that.
Well, when I get down to the road, I stand there, like take a big draw on my pipe and let out the smoke and stand there nice and tall and take a real deep breath through my nose. If I can't see her, maybe I can smell her stench and see which way she went.
That's awesome.
Nope, nothing. I guess I'll go back.
Okay. All right, cool.
At least I know she's gone
Right.
for now. So what was our next mission? Where we had done everything we needed to do with the red cloaks, right?
I was going to roll to check the bodies.
Yeah. What'd you get?
Did you, I got a 22.
22. Okay.
Yeah.
So you find 2 scimitars, 2 short bows. One quiver has 10 arrows in it. The other quiver has 7. And you also find 2 pouches of money. Inside one of them is 12 gold pieces, 32 silver pieces, and 10 copper pieces. And then inside the other one is just 3 translucent pearls.
What?
And the third one
40.
is just 3 translucent pearls.
I'm cool on the cash. I just want one of the pearls.
Wants to share.
This is true. I'll search these bodies. I know one of these bodies. I'll order these bodies. And then I slowly start raping.
This is our reincarnating elf.
Right. Right.
Yeah. You think all those years of living would dial down the rape, but I guess not.
Nobody.
No.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. So what do you guys
Actually, I'll give him a pearl, and I'll give the greedy lizard man a pearl too.
Okay.
Penumbra accepts.
Make a perception check for me.
Another one?
No, Varus. Not you, Blue Arrow, Varus.
24.
Varus, not do it.
Oh shit. I rolled a 7.
So you feel just like sort of a kind of a shock when he hands you the pearl, but after that you really don't feel anything.
Oh my god, can I roll something to inquire more, like, about the pearl if I if I know anything about it, history check or something?
Yeah, if you want to do, what do you have? You have history? Do you have like Arcana? Do you have knowledge Arcana?
I do have knowledge
Yeah.
arcana, I'm pretty sure.
Do that one. Do that one.
I have +3 to arcana, so yeah, let me roll.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh, that's better. 18.
18. Okay, so
Mhm.
you know that this thing is not a pearl. It's like it looks like a pearl, but it's like a shell. Like there's something that like hatches out of it. You don't know what that something is, but you know that it's like a little. It's like not a pearl. It's like an egg, but like a tiny
Whoa.
little egg. Yeah.
Oh. So I tell everybody that, like, hey, these unfortunately these pearls could or could not be worth what we thought. They're eggs. I don't know for what.
Can I roll
So-
to see if I know from past experience or anything like that?
Yeah.
I can roll high. 19.
19.
That's correct.
So you know that during your travels you've seen like some of these around. You've never seen what hatches out of them, but you know that they are demonic in nature.
They are what?
Demonic in nature.
So should we fucking get rid of them?
Penumbra scoffs at the fact that they're not actually worth money and gives it to Haroldson, who's like, I will hatch it, and this will be my new pet.
I said, hey, yeah, that's this guy too.
He takes the other one. So Haroldson has 2 marble-sized eggs.
Varus has his 1.
Okay. Okay.
They're like, that big. They're almost 5.
I'm about to be Hagrid. I'm just going to have a magical creature.
Varus, upon learning that it's demonic, doesn't want it anymore, and offers it to Haroldson.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay! I'm going to raise it with good vibes. It's going to be a nice help. Or it'll eat me. One of the two.
Alright, so, okay. So now that you guys have looted the bodies, and you guys are headed to Thunder Tree, do you guys just want to, like, break camp, and then head, in that direction?
Onward!
Yeah, I'll grab a couple of those, take those guys' garments, whatever they had on their crotch area. I'm going to use that to put it on my arrow tips. And, yeah, I'm going to use that. And, anybody have an oil lamp?
So Gad's making G-string arrows
Gotcha.
I'm making fire arrows.
out of cloth thongs,
Yeah, little clothman thongs, yeah, true. So,
which means he touched them.
I don't care. We got worse say.
I feel like you should make a Constitution save.
Why?
You never know
touched
what
bugbear.
those have been.
Never know. Never know.
Wow. It's like only one of the dicks. Dark. Dark
They
dicks.
live underground, and I bet they don't shower.
No.
How often did you shower, Varus, when you lived underground?
Oh, I showered all the time. It was just a golden shower.
I'm not touching loincloths.
Oh my god.
So
All right.
it's not quite the same.
It's not
We'll call it
quite.
balls McGee now.
These girls were real mean to me, dude. Real mean to me.
Yep. Yep. Alright.
So now that he's got balls all wrapped around his arrows, let's go onward.
Hopefully one just hit you in the ass.
Now blue arrows. They're called blue balls arrows.
Oh,
Blue balls, arrows, yeah.
Balls.
Alright, cool. So you guys just need to recamp and strike onward. Go on. To Thunder Tree.
hey, Matt,
Yeah.
just a curious question. Flint, is that more towards like a natural rock, or is that more man-made item?
It's flint. Flint is a natural. It's like a rock. It's like a piece of. Yeah, it's like a rock that sparks. But you would need to know like the environment to be able to find it, and it does. It's not everywhere. It's like a mineral. It's like like any other mineral, like gold or silver, or tan, or something. I mean, there's not always some of it around, unfortunately.
Then, as the dwarf wants to weigh in, that flint is not that. It's pretty hard to find, and you need a specific idea to differentiate it from other stones.
Oh yeah. Hey, Stone Eye.
Stone cunning, right here.
Right.
Varus suggests that perhaps Blue Arrow and I combine our attacks to add some extra oomph to your arrows that way.
Did you hear that, Blue Arrow? Blue Arrow? Did you hear that? Blue Arrow?
Hello?
What did you say?
Varus was asking Blue Arrow. He was saying maybe it would be a good idea for you guys to combine your attacks, and then that way your attacks would be stronger because his stuff is all fire-based too.
Like, I've got plenty of fire for you to borrow.
Okay.
Might be cool.
You like me?
My, yeah, light me up. My new level 2 spell is called Scorching Ray. It's like fire rays of death and destruction.
Cool. Use that to light his arrow, because that would be hilarious.
That's exactly what I was thinking, literally.
That's super
exactly what I was
awesome.
thinking. Did you guys?
Arrow. do it that way and not near me.
Alright. Well, I
The
get
arrow's
3
just gonna
shots.
be gone.
I get 3 shots. So.
I don't think you need 3 shots. I'm just gonna grab some. I'm just gonna grab me a handful of kennel, and just in case, I'm just throw some sticks down right by me, set it on fire, and then just start shooting fire arrows.
Didn't you get the?
Well, you would still need flint and stuff to light that fire. To then light the stuff on fire.
There's
a lot of damage, so I'd rather use that because the one I got.
Is it a spell or a cantrip?
It's one of my cantrips.
Yeah, it's a cantrip, so you can use it anytime.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, never mind. My own shit. I got my own fire.
He forgot he got firebolt as a cantrip.
nice.
Oh,
That's what I was
nice.
gonna ask. Is if I could use like firebolt to start a fire, or is there another skill that I would need to be able to snap my fingers and this fire starts?
Well, okay. So yes, there is probably a spell out there where you snap your fingers and you can make a fire or whatever. But that's not to say that you can't make a fire by shooting a
firebolt
firebolt into kindling or something like that. That would probably work.
D&D Boy Scouts.
It would look way more badass too. Just be like, shit, guys, I don't have any flint or nothing. All right, guys, hold on. I got this.
Flint.
Fireball! And then just explosion of just fire and 10-foot high flame. Be pretty sick.
He conjures the Balrog
Right.
to light his arrows with his fire whip.
Right.
Can I just say that I want you to start using fire magic to light your pipe?
Okay. I agree with this.
Okay. On to the mission.
Let's go to Thunder Tree.
Okay. To Thunder Tree.
We have to
you
become
guys-
distracted.
Right. So you guys break camp, and everybody gets together, and you guys start your march towards Thunder Tree, because at this point it's not based on what Blue Arrow has said, you're pretty confident that Cid and Hisxori will return in time, probably even more badass than when they left. So you guys are pretty confident in just continuing on. You go north for a little while, and you encounter. Okay. So you guys are walking through the path, basically the direction that you were given to Thunder Tree. Normally you would have had to go up and around, up to Neverwinter, and then go this way to Thunder Tree, but instead you just decided to go through the forest straight up and cut the trip by more than half. And so you just have another day's journey before you get there. So you have this day, and then you sleep, and then there's one more day before you get there. So this day you're traveling up. You're thick into the forest at this point. You're a good while from the rest of civilization. You're seeing some mountains over to your right. But as you continue on, make a perception check. Whoever's in the front of the party, who's leading the party right now.
Penumbra is.
Okay. All right. So Penumbra, make a perception check.
Oh, yeah, that's one.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
So you're walking along, walking along, being your awesome Dragonborn self, and then all of a sudden you just stop. All of a sudden you're like, orcs. And then as soon as you say that, you hear a rustling up ahead to your left. So what do you want to do? They haven't noticed you, and you're not even sure that it's orcs, but you smell orcs. What do you guys want to do?
So they haven't noticed any of us?
No.
Or just me?
No, because you guys are marching your party through the woods here. you guys have come to like a thicket, and then there's a little glade right there, and then to the right of your mountains, and they're walking through the bottom part of the glade, like through like some brush down there, so you can't clearly see what they are. They're probably like 60 feet away from you right now, across this glade. So you can see them, but they don't know that you're there.
Can they? So they're across a lake. What are their numbers?
Well, it's not a lake, it's a glade. So it's literally just like a field, just like sort of like a empty field. It's pretty flat terrain, but
A glen.
yeah, a glen, if you will. Yeah, a meadow. But yeah, so they're about 60 feet away, and they're moving through the trees on the other side, so you can like see shapes, but you can't tell what they are.
Varus is thinking about casting the goodness gracious, dancing lights cantrip in the form of like a person to kind of draw them out.
Yeah, if you guys do you guys want to do that?
Penumbra, before he does that, is gonna sneak into the shadows behind them.
Okay. Making a move silently check.
Nice. 27.
Nice. All right, so you're able to ghost away from the party, and you take a few minutes, but then you come up around the back of them. You're around the other side of them, and you notice that they're moving sort of at not like a leisurely pace, but at like a march through the forest, and there is 7 of them. And 6 of them, so they're like 2, 2, 2, and then at the head is a leader with a big helmet that has like these big horns on it. They look like they're made out of silver.
And he's in the middle?
No, he's at the head. So they're marching, and it's like 2, 2, 2, and then he's at the front, like leading the march.
Okay.
Let's fight them.
Penumbra's gonna use the surprise opportunity to make a sneak attack.
Okay, so before you do that, where's everybody else? What do you guys? Because you guys are still across the glen / meadow / glade. So what are you guys doing?
Well, we're kind of like, oh, there goes Penumbra.
Hang on, remember it.
So we don't know exactly where he went, right?
Right. Yeah, you don't know any of that information that I just said.
Yeah, we're like, well, there he goes. And I guess would keep walking the way that we were going, except super cautiously, obviously.
Okay, so you just want to continue?
Yeah, like, here we go. We're just waiting, listening for, for when the action's going to start.
Okay, so Blue Arrow, what are you doing at this point? Guys?
Say that again? Sorry.
Blue Arrow and Haroldson, what are you guys doing now that Penumbra just ghosted into the woods?
I'm gonna yeah. Oh, I like to have some fire.
Haroldson is going to use his surprise attack to cast a spell. He's going to cast Hunter's Mark on the kid, the head, the guy with the silver horns.
And I'm gonna do a firebolt and aim for the guy with the.
Yeah, but we didn't know where they were. We didn't know where they were.
Yeah, you guys don't know any of
Oh,
that.
you don't?
The only person that knows all that stuff is Penumbra. Because he's right there.
Oh, right. Sure. Okay, well, Haroldson sends his monkey high into the trees to try to get a better viewpoint.
And I'm gonna actually climb up the trees as well to get a higher vantage point.
Okay, so both of you make a perception check for me. And then at the same time, Penumbra, I said both of you make a perception check for me, and then at the same time, Penumbra, roll your sneak attack for me.
Okay.
21 perception.
All right.
22 to hit for my sneak attack.
Okay. So that definitely hits. But first, Blue Arrow, you climb up into the tree with the monkey right next to you. And from your vantage point, you can see down through the trees, and you can see, you can't see Penumbra. He seems lost in the forest. But you can see that there is a large force moving through that part of the woods, and it looks like they're orcs. You can't see how many there are, but you can see that they are orcs as they flash through the trees.
Okay.
So then, Penumbra, you do your sneak attack. Which one are you attacking?
Silverhorns.
Silverhorns? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you jump. So how do you do this? So you first of all, what damage did you do?
Oh, he's going in for the breath attack.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you're going for. I mean, where are you coming out? Are you going to try to hit all of them? Like, are you going from the front, or how are you in the back? Or...
Yeah, basically he's gonna get in front of the dude and then hit as many people as he can with his like 15-foot cone.
Okay. So go ahead and roll damage for that then.
Wait, say that again?
Go ahead and roll damage.
$17 damage.
17. Okay, so
Damn.
okay, so first what happens is you jump out of the orcs are marching, right? They're just sort of like in lockstep, going forward, moving very efficiently, and then as they continue forward, you pop out of the trees in front of them and just open like Silverhorns like startles backwards and goes like this, and his whole troop comes to a halt, and then you just open your mouth and unleash your breath attack on him. And then Blue Arrow, as you're up in the trees, you see this happen. You just see like all of a sudden Penumbra comes into view, the troop stops, and then just like acid rain just like falls on them, like poison gas cloud just like starts eating away their flesh and deteriorating it. And you completely destroy the flesh of the two that were behind him. So two of them are now like dead, like on the ground, just completely annihilated. However, the one in the front, Silverhorns, is still like alive. Like he has like half of his cheek is like gone. It's like melted down his face, but like the horn is more like a helm, so it comes down a little bit further. So like this bottom part is like super fucked up, and like the flesh is like bubbling and like molting off. But like the top part of his face is still fine, and he's just like completely taken aback, and he's just like, ah! He yells with like his jaw just like ah, and he's just like ah, and raises his giant great axe into the air, which you can see the great axe has silver on it as well. So everybody roll initiative.
Penumbra smiles at him and goes, "That helmet and axe certainly look valuable."
Ooh, bitch. I got a natural 20.
Nice.
I got 14.
All right.
Wait a minute. 15. I'm sorry. Forgot to add.
Oh, 15. Okay.
It goes by your dexterity modifier as your initiative, right?
Right. Right.
Yeah. So it's 15.
What did you guys?
Penumbra got 14.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know
So Penumbra got 14, and Haroldson got a critical fail.
Haroldson did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
What about Harrison's monkey?
He goes at the same time as Haroldson.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good monkey.
Dude, that Penumbra opening breath sneak attack was the most incredible. You just melted. You just melted two people. You jumped out of the woods, and the first guy barely escaped getting melted, and the second two got obliterated.
All right. So first up is Blue Arrow. So Blue Arrow, you see this go down from the trees. What do you want to do?
How far away are they?
They're about 60 feet.
I'm gonna hit the when I saw that and see where the big guy is, the horny, the head guy of the orcs. I'm
Right.
I'm gonna do my firebolt.
Okay.
Since I'm up in the tree anyways, I'm gonna hit him with my, and that's 9 points of damage.
Did you go? You have to make a ranged spell attack for Firebolt.
A range? What?
Ranged spell attacks, you just roll a d20 and then you add whatever your spell bonus modifier is to it. Which, what's your class? You're a fighter, so what's your? I don't know what your spells are based off of, like what your modifier would be, but we can just say we'll say wisdom. I bet it's wisdom.
Yeah, it's not, isn't it?
I bet it's wisdom. Probably wisdom.
Roll the 20 and add your wisdom.
To see if I hit him.
Yeah.
And that's only for me because I don't usually do spells.
I'm pretty sure it's all ranged spell attacks.
Yep. Yeah,
It was-
Varus has to get one every time he does a range.
It was intelligence is the modifier. It's not wisdom. It's intelligence.
Well, it's intelligence for you since you're a wizard, but it would be like wisdom for a cleric or a druid. That's why I think it's probably a
Right.
wisdom. But I don't know.
Good point.
So 19.
19, so that definitely hits. That definitely hits. So what did you say? 7 points of damage?
Okay. 9.
9 points of damage? Okay, so you have a which one are you shooting? Silverhead?
Yeah. What I do is it's like right when I see the acid spray like hit the crowd, you see the two guys going down, and then I can see him scream as he's like wielding the axe, and so I like do a flaming bolt, which is like a lightning bolt, but it's like bluish red kind of color. So it like starts a fire and it like kind of shoots up and hits them as I do that, and see little sparks of flame hit them, and I laugh a little bit. Monkey laughs with me.
Nice. You're just like, and, so he's like, ah, and then all of a sudden this firebolt just hits him in his side, and he's like, ah, and then he's like got this huge wound that just burns, and the fire just spreads from there. This like bluish red fire that just spreads over his, and then all of a sudden his pants are on fire, and he's like, and he's trying to like put on his pants while he's like trying to come at you at the same time. So then it is Varus's turn. So
All right.
Varus now. So at this point, Varus, all you can really see is that Blue Arrow and Haroldsson's monkey are up in a tree, and that some commotion is going down on the other side of the glade.
Okay, so Varus is smoking his pipe at this point, and takes a deep sigh before tucking his pipe into his robes and dashing into the woods towards the commotion. Can he reach it in his movements?
Well, you would use your turn to get to them, though. It would take you a full turn to get there because it would be 2 move actions because they're 60 feet away and you move 30 foot. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So do you just want to? So you just want to like run up to them?
I want to. Actually, so I have 35 movement speed, so I have 10 extra. So I'm gonna. Would that give me enough time to, like, smoke my pipe and kind of gather my, my energy as I'm walking there, and so I don't draw all the attention to myself.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like kind of like obscure yourself.
I'm picking my way. I'm picking my way through while smoking my pipe through the thing on my way towards it, not charging
Yeah,
like a
definitely.
loony.
Yeah, you can do that. You don't even have to do a move silently because they're not looking for anybody. Like they're completely focused on this Dragonborn that just like appeared and melted their faces. So yeah, you can get up to them. So you make it up to like Penumbra's side by the time that your turn ends.
But noticeably behind Penumbra.
Right. And like well back behind him, yeah. So
Yeah, I'm
then
like at least a couple of feet behind.
right, right. So then it's Penumbra's turn.
Up and like,
Yep. All right, it's Penumbra's turn.
Mm-hmm.
So no, it's yours. Oh. All right. So Penumbra is going to. I'll use this. Oh, I know. Okay. Penumbra cast Witch Bolt on the leader guy.
Oh shit, you get Witch Bolt? That's awesome.
Yeah, I was super excited.
Dude, kick ass, man. Okay,
Damn.
so you cast Witch Bolt on which dude?
The silver horned fucker.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, so make a ranged spell attack. What was your attack?
So. Oh, natural 20. Cool.
Nice. Okay. So you definitely hit. Then you roll double damage for that.
Fuck yeah.
Say goodbye, horny man.
It only does 2 damage though. So, oh wait, no. Wait, do you add your proficiency bonus to spells?
Yes.
Okay, so 4 damage.
And then you double it because it's a crit.
Oh yeah, so 8 damage. Nice.
Okay. So you kill him. So go ahead and describe how you kill him.
So Penumbra now like realize this is the first time he's used this magic ability that he's just obtained, and he's just kind of like interested in that as like the lightning just like flows from his fingertips, and he's fascinated by the way they connect to each other, and they just like shoots him back and forth, one hand to the other, one hand to the other. Then he just like holds it in his palm and then just like shoots it so it connects straight with the guy's heart.
Awesome. So then his heart literally just like
they're held together for a second before he's just dead. Yeah.
Yeah. His heart just literally just like explodes out, and he's just like and like hits the ground, and like his axe like clatters to the ground. But the 4 orcs that are behind him are still look like they're like rah, 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 and then they all have their war axes still, and they're coming at you guys still. So that was kick ass though.
Penumbra uses his where is it? His cunning action to run up and grab the silver axe and helmet.
Nice.
Oh, you sneaky dragons.
Right. So the silver axe does 1d12 plus 6. That's pretty kick-ass. And
1d12 plus 6?
Yep.
Holy shit!
Yep. Pretty nice. And the with the helmet, Doesn't seem to like do anything. It's just like a helmet, silver helmet. Pretty heavy. It looks like it's made out of silver. It's probably worth a lot of money, but okay. So
He puts it on anyway, like admiring. Penumbra puts on the helmet. Just yes.
And so
Looks lovely.
So as you put on the helmet and you look down at their fallen leader, they look back at each other and then they just like snarl and they run at you, Penumbra. So the first one tries to slash at you, but you manage to nimbly dodge to the side. You're just like haha, just like laughing it off, and you kind of like push him. And then the second one comes at you, like just like in a rage, just like ah, and then you easily like trip him and he like stumbles forward behind you. Varus, at the same time you're smoking your pipe, you're kind of chuckling a little bit, kind of off to one side. But then the final two look like they're older, and they look like they are like skilled. So then they come in and they sort of corner you, each on one side, and they both attack you at the same time. And they both hit. So hold on. They do. Oh, shit. Okay. Damn, those curved surfaces. Okay. So. Okay, so you take 13 points of damage as they slice into you from both sides. Like one across like the chest and the other one across the back, and you're just like, ah! And you kind of go down to like one knee.
Penumbra's like, fuck! Ah! Ugh! In an hour, I'm gonna breathe so much poison on you guys.
Right. And then
No!
so all of this happened. So all of this is happening, right? And then we get to Haroldson, who got the crit fail. So basically, Haroldson, you're standing there and you hear a commotion, but you don't really think much of it. You're like, whatever, it's just a commotion. Penumbra could probably handle that. And then Varus takes off into the woods, and you're like, well, I don't know if that's really necessary. You know, Blue Arrow is making shots from the trees. But then Monkey comes down. The Monkey comes down, and he looks at you, and then he just is like, starts pointing to the commotion, and you're just like, what? Like, what are you trying to tell me, dude? And he's just like, literally just like pointing. He's like, no, like fighting, like over there, and you're just like, I have no idea. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. And so then finally the monkey comes up, and then he slaps you across the face. But then as he slaps you, when he touches your face, you like feel this like magical connection, and then you can see what he just saw for like an instant, and so you can see that like what's happening over there. But that's the end of your turn, so you don't have the opportunity to like move or do anything about it. So.
Okay, my turn.
That was my turn, isn't it?
Yes, now it is Blue Arrow's turn.
Monkey slap the shit out your ass.
Okay. I'm
My
gonna
monkey
do.
knows.
I'm gonna. Okay. I'm gonna do another firebolt.
I'm dead.
And the range is again D20 plus my wisdom.
Yes.
So that right there is 23.
That hits.
But it's an action surge, so it gives me another turn. Basically, it gives me an extra turn to do something.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, and I don't think, can I do both those spells again?
Well, does
Can I
this
do it?
spell, do you know if the Firebolt spell requires a full action? If it requires a full action, then you wouldn't be able to use your extra action to do it. But if it only required, like, if it was like instantaneous cast time or something like that, then you totally could. But I don't know what the cast time is like on that.
Oh, okay. Because then can I use another spell or no?
Yeah, if it was like an instantaneous spell or like a free action spell, you could totally do that. Just as long as it doesn't take.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I shoot an arrow afterwards?
Yeah, because that's still an attack. You could do an attack.
Okay, this is fun. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna try to shoot the arrow, rise the fire, and sets the arrow on fire with my flaming tip arrow. So basically, it's gonna be like a firebolt, kind of lightning coming to, and the arrow is gonna come right behind it and set on fire itself. And so.
Okay. All right.
I got the lightning bolt bit.
Well,
Let's see.
Well, I was going to say, because I have an idea as well for how that could work. But
12 for the lightning bolt. I'm going to roll to see if I hit with the arrow. Does 10 do anything?
no. They have a 13
No.
on this.
Damn. Okay. Well, it was a good try, but 12 for the thunderbolt or firebolt.
Right.
Basically, I don't have it down, so when I did it, I like lift my hand up and like cast the firebolt, and as I did that, I pulled back and like a little bit like cinched me, and I couldn't get the arrow off real quick. So when I did it, I got distracted and it shot off, and it veered a little bit, so I missed. But I'm gonna get that action down.
Yeah.
I'm most definitely gonna get that action down. Do a firebolt, and then do an action surge that allows me to do another action and shoot an arrow. So when I shoot the arrow, it catches on fire with the fireball.
All right. So, did you roll damage for it? Blue arrow.
Whose turn?
Did you not hit with either?
Yeah, I think you hit.
No, I
Okay, I got you. So
hit one with one.
Yeah,
The
you
one
made
more.
them both together, but it goes a little wide because you haven't done it before. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so you can cast a spell and shooting it?
Well,
Can we all do that?
no, I mean he hasn't.
No, because I have
surge.
That's what I did.
Oh, okay.
So I can only do it on that, and it's
Gotcha.
only once a day. So it's just like that's basically faster, basically.
Cool. So then it is Penumbra's turn. Or no, I'm sorry, Varus' turn. My bad.
Well, Varus is super dead.
Why is that?
Because Varus took 13 points of damage and only has 10 health.
No, that was Penumbra that took the damage.
I thought it. I got hit too.
No, it was the two axes came down on him, so because they're attacking Penumbra because he was the one that like melted their friends.
Oh,
and,
okay. So thank
So
God.
they like down the front. So you're fine. Yeah, they haven't even really like paid you much mind because you're like kind of in the background and you're using the smoke to sort of like conceal yourself.
Right. I got super scared. I was like, oh God, that's it. I'm done. I'm dead. They chopped me in half. Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna get the old engine churning with I'm thinking a good old scorching ray, man. Scorching ray to test out the fires. So it's got 3 balls of fire that kind of erupt out around me, and I got to roll to hit for each one. So the first one, I'm gonna aim at the one on the left, that one of the ones that whacked Penumbra.
Mm. Okay.
I rolled 18 with it.
That hits.
So 10 damage to him.
Okay, so you kill him. You kill the one that's attacking Penumbra from behind. So like he's one of them like came across his chest and he was like fighting that one, but the one that hit him in the back and you're like coward, and then you just like hit him with that fireball and it like erupts into flames and just like burns away.
So like from the shadows that are my smoke, like you see like the shadow of me like swing my staff and this big fireball come out of nowhere and like whack this guy and he erupts in flame. So I throw the next one and get a 12
to hit that one.
Yeah.
That one.
All right, so another one comes and misses at the other guy, and I got one more that I'll throw at him. Ooh, 23.
Nice. That definitely hits. So are you hitting the one that was attacking him from the front?
From the other side.
Okay.
And 8 damage.
8 damage? Okay. So that guy takes some pretty intense damage as well to the front. Scorches all the front part of him, and he's just like falls to his knees. But he's still like he's on fire. But other than that, he's still like on his feet. I mean, he's screaming, but you know he's still alive. And then it is Penumbra's turn.
So by my count, we're down to 3.
3. Yep.
Dope. Alright. Penumbra's going to use his poison spray cantrip.
Okay.
Spit poison out of his mouth. He's going to spit it out of his hand.
So he's just like, and it just like shoots out of his hand. Okay. How much do you have to? Is it like a cone as well, or?
Is it a what?
Is it a cone? Is it like a cone?
Yeah, it's a cone.
Okay. So you have the choice of the one that is directly in front of you or the 2 that are off to your side.
I'm going for 2.
Okay.
You might take one more swipe for that choice, though. The one in front of you was about to die.
Did you get that?
No, did you say something? You like lagged out. What happened?
Oh. 7 damage.
You did 7? Okay. To the guy to the 2 to the side, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So they had already taken some of the poison gas damage, like not nearly as much, but just got, singed at like a couple burns from it. So you see this like bloody wound in front of you and you're just like, ugh, and you just stand up, look the guy straight in the eyes, right? Like the guy in front of you, and you just open up your hand and not even looking, just like melt away the 2 over there with this like poison spray, and they're just like, wah! And the orc just looks terrified, and he's like locked eyes with you as like you can hear like the other 2 orcs just like screaming in agony as they're like melting away. So then it is
Master of poison, bitch.
right. So then it is their turn. So it's his turn. So he's like locked eyes with you, and he's just like looking at you like very like terrified, but still like stern, like. And he just turns around and runs away. So then he just like takes off, and he takes off towards the sort of towards the west, where you know that you had heard that there was like some orcs around. You remember that the mayor had told you that they were somewhere to the west. So he starts running in that direction. He gets about 60 feet away. He happens to run directly under where Blue Arrow is because he's like terrified. He's just running to the west, and you guys were west of them. So he's running directly underneath where Blue Arrow is right now. And then it is Haroldsson's turn, so he literally is running right past Haroldson.
That's awesome. All right, so Haroldsson's just like, oh, there's one of them, and rolls a 19 to hit.
Definitely hit. Definitely hit.
This is gonna be hilarious. It's just like,
So Haroldson got 16 damage as he just like the street in front of him, and he just plays whack-a-mole with him and just goes. Brink.
That's awesome. So how much damage did you do? I'm sorry.
16?
16.
16. So you definitely.
Holy shit!
You killed the shit out of him. Yeah.
Oh my god, you had like 1 health left.
Holy shit.
that's better.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You annihilated him. Yeah. So then that's the end. So then there's So then they're all dead. So what do you guys want to do now?
He's so dead, his mama doesn't even remember him anymore.
Yeah.
Yay! So wait, so is there still one left?
No, they're all dead.
Oh, dope.
So, should we rest again for the night?
Fuck no! I didn't even get hurt.
Penumbra walks up to Haroldson and tosses him the silver axe. And then just like without saying a word, he just reaches into his pocket and pulls out 50 gold and then just like walks away. And Haroldsson's like, I'm okay with this.
That's amazing. Yeah. It's like, all right, that's cool.
But he keeps the helm. He's
Right,
gonna sell that shit.
Yeah. Word. All right, so
Well,
yeah.
one
So
of
what do
these
you guys-
but, most of them are melted, so
Yeah.
and poison. Only poison I got is the stuff you just poison a drink with. You want that? Huh? You want to buy this?
Oh, here it makes a delicious drink.
Your guy's screen is black.
Yeah.
No, you don't do that. You're not immune to poison.
Yes, I am.
Are you?
Yeah.
What?
Dragonborns are immune to what they use.
So so guys, so what do you guys want to do now? Like, what's your plan going forward? You guys want to take the rest, or do you guys want to continue?
Well, Penumbra is pretty low on health, and it sounds like Varus might be too, so I'd say we're okay to take the rest.
Okay. All right, cool.
If that's cool with everybody.
Sure, why not? I have.
Well, I don't know. I feel like we've been playing for about a little over an hour now. When did we start? I feel like we started probably right before 11. I want to say.
Right, a few minutes after 11.
A few minutes after 11, yeah. So I said, yeah. So we can go ahead and call it with this long rest that you guys are going to take, and then you'll have the night, which who knows what that holds in store, and then right after that, you guys are going to be at Thunder Tree. But, so yeah, so thanks to everybody who watched. Make sure to like and subscribe below if you love us like we love you. Follow us on Twitter, @MattsConfused, @StrangelyCasey. Check us out on Facebook. We actually have a Facebook page now, so it's Facebook/Cin City D&D. Check out our website, madisbutler.com, for more info on the world and characters of Cin City D&D. We're putting together a new opening, so look forward to that soon. It's going to be really cool. It'll show like the characters and stuff. It's going to be awesome, guys. So thanks again for watching, and remember to keep your friends close, but your dice bag closer. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.